Welcome to the 7th episode of Hot 5 and 5. I'll be your host of the week, CharlieZRS. Hot 5 and 5 is the best source for the 5 latest and greatest gaming stories of the week in 5 minutes or less. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The massive success Elder Scrolls V Skyrim was released back in 2011, so a sequel seems like a sure thing from Bethesda. A 6th game in the series is not yet in active development, but Bethesda's marketing executive Pete Hines has said that the studio will make the game in due time. He stated on Twitter that, quote-unquote, the Elder Scrolls 6 isn't in development, and quote-unquote, we simply said we would make it eventually. This is not to say that the game could possibly be in pre-production stages. Pre-production on projects usually starts long before actual production and development begin on the physical game itself. Hines also went on to say, quote-unquote, the studio is not a vending machine. There's not a 2-button vending machine where we first press Elder Scrolls, then we press Fallout. No Man's Sky, one of the most publicized games in 2016, set to release August 12th after a setback from the company, has already astonished players and devs alike. After an apparent huge patch pushing the release back, people are on their toes awaiting the game. Leaked streams and reviews are already flooding the internet, adding to the hype. With many people playing the closed beta and some playing leaked copies, 2 players have already met up with each other in the open, infinite free world the game has generated. So much is happening with No Man's Sky, and thankfully, the wait is finally coming to an end. Sony is holding a PlayStation meeting in their PlayStation Theater on Wednesday, September 7th around 3 p.m. EST. The same event was held back in 2013 when Sony unveiled the PlayStation 4, so we can only assume that this meeting will be Sony unveiling the highly anticipated PlayStation Neo. With plenty of speculation around the Neo, it is rumored to be a high-end PlayStation 4 with 4K capabilities. Other rumored names for the new console have been PS4K and PS4.5. With this meeting, we hope to find out the official name of the console. Also, Sony Interactive Entertainment's president and CEO, Andrew House, has said that the new PlayStation model will complement the current PS4, not replace it. Titanfall 2, a multiplayer-focused FPS, has taken a risky step into the world of single-player campaign. The franchise was never designed to be a single-player in theory, but with endurance and near-quitting development, a series of mini-sandboxes allows trademark vaulting including wall running and double jump, including arcade-style bosses, comedic cutscenes, and a relationship between the impulsive and emotional pilot and the blunt and calculated machine. This single-player campaign is more than just an afterthought. Details leading to the story is still under embargo until next week, however. With gamers going crazy around arguably this year's most popular game, Pokemon Go, Pokemon players seem to be in for another treat with the release of Pokemon Uranium. This fan-made title that appears to be drawing attention and hype from out of nowhere has been in development for 9 whole years, and finally has released on August 11th. Out of all the attempts from fans to create their own version of a Pokemon title, this one definitely is the most intriguing one to date. What sets Uranium away from the other versions of Pokemon are key features a part of it, such as its custom UI, with new features like the ability to talk to your Pokemon, a new nuclear type of Pokemon along with 150 other brand new ones, and a whole new tropical region for players. That's it for this week's news. Before you leave, we would like to announce that we will be starting a new series alongside Hot 5 and 5 called Hot Singles, where we will be delivering single stories on a more immediate basis. This series will be posted randomly when large news occurs in the gaming world, so stay subscribed for the latest updates. That aside, leaving a rating down below is very appreciated, along with any sort of feedback in the comments section. If you missed last week's episode, click now to check it out. New episodes are released every Friday, so make sure to subscribe and check back next week for more info on recent news. This is CharlieZRS signing off, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.